All right, this team is just, they're going to be bad. 6 wins, maybe four, maybe three. I think I had them with too much wins. At least I didn't say, 11-6 like some people on Mr. Roundtable's channel, the Roundtable channel, whatever. But this team is just not good. Bo Nix again, not a good game. 2 interceptions to end the night. I know the last one was just a heave, but it was bad. The run game couldn't get going. Let's just go over the stats, man. The run game went going for the fucking Steelers. The Steelers, they didn't play good. Let's be real. If you're a Steelers fan, I'm like, you got away with one because you're playing a team that offense is so inept. It's worse than yours. Like, Arthur Smith didn't have a good game at all. Your defense was fucking great. Let's be real. But, yeah, scoring plays, not that many. Darnell Washington had a 5-yard touchdown on a 12-play, 78-yard drive. Justin Fields threw it. Second quarter, Boswell field goal, 10-0 at half. Third quarter, Boswell field goal, 13-0 at the end of three. And then two fucking field goals by Will Lutz. 69 yards, nice, and 54 yards. Like, at least there was some positives with the Seahawks game. There's like nothing. This was a home opener, and you lay a fucking goose egg. Steelers are 2-0 on the road, so they played a really good games on the road, man. Defensively, offensively, they shit the bed, man. Only one touchdown. Chris Boswell is the offensive MVP for the Steelers. Let's be real. Yeah. Justin Fields, 117 yards, one touchdown. Bo Nix, 246 yards. I think he threw for more yards last year, but still 2 picks. Not that good. Um, you know, Najee, I think they had a balanced run game. 141 yards. Najee Harris, 69 yards rushing. Warren, they balance him out. Obviously, Najee is going to get more carries. Um, yeah, Warren's in the backup, and then Fields had 27 yards. Obviously, they didn't look that good. I'm not gonna, you know, George Pickens only 29 yards. Like, they didn't have any flashy numbers, but Pickens did play way better than Surtain. I think he won the battle. I know he only had 29 yards, but you watch the game, he won the battle. He had a touchdown waved off, I think, or a big catch waved off to the penalty. Obviously, Darnell Washington had a 5-yard touchdown. Defensively, obviously, oh yeah, Justin Fields lost a fumble, but Warren recovered it, magnet ball right there. Defensively, Highsmith has sack, Watt has sack, only 2 sacks, but like one of those sacks was like fucking Bo Nix just fell on his ass. Um, the interceptions for Pittsburgh, Kaiser and Trice Jr. got the interceptions, so yeah. Defensively, I thought the only guy who played really great was, I love Zach Allen. I was gonna say Josh Allen. He's a good quarterback too. But Zach Allen played really good. Bo Nix was leading the team in rushing yards. I didn't even know we ran the ball that bad. We can't run the ball. Javonte Williams may be cooked. He may be cooked. They both. Beatty had one fucking carry for 16 yards, and they didn't really use him that much. They can't run the ball, man. Bo Nix, he had the biggest run was like on a draw for Bo Nix. Like, they have to get the run game going, and they're playing Tampa Bay in Tampa, 1 o'clock game. Yeah, good luck, buddy. Josh Reynolds again probably was the best receiver, 93 yards. Obviously made that nice catch on a trick play. Best play of the night. Javante had 48 yards receiving. LGH to go had some nice plays. You know, some good routes up the middle. 50 yards. But this receiving core sucks, man. Greg Dulcich, man, I'm done. It's over. Pack your bags. You had your chance. It's over. You're not gonna do anything to redeem yourself. Greg Dulcich is bad. He's a bad player. We need a real tight end. He blows. Bench him. I haven't even seen fucking Adam Troutman, man. He's way better than fucking Dulcich, man. Just fucking bench him. Troutman was a star last year, and he's not great, but at least he had some receptions, some big games. Dulcich is doing nothing, man. Mims again, they're not getting him involved, and it's really Singleton led the team in tackles because he blows. Zach Allen had a sack, yeah, he had a sack, and Jonah Ellis, that was probably the most hyped I ever was the entire game with Jonah Ellis getting his first sack. Congratulations on him, first career sack. Um, None of the secondary played good. Mostyn played good. None of these guys played good. None of the fucking. I know they only gave up 13 points. Hats on them. But if they were playing a real offense like the Ravens, even though they lost today, they'll fucking score 30 on us when we play them. Or the Chiefs or the Bills, you'll get killed. So, you know. The Steelers, I hope they win next week, but I'm not. I'm not that high on them, except their defense is really good. TJ Watt's amazing. Yes, he's amazing. They got pressure on the Broncos. The Broncos probably held a million times. They didn't call it. The offensive line was getting bullied. I know they only gave up 2 sacks, but they got bullied. Let's be real. Um, that's really all I gotta say, man. The team's not looking good. It's gonna be a rough season. We got 15 more games. I don't know how we're gonna win 6 games. If we win 6 games, I'll be really happy. But again, we won't have like a top pick. Bo Nix has to. Everyone has to play better, man. But I don't know how it's gonna happen when it's the same game plan: run up the middle, short passes. I don't know. And then when Bo Nix he can use his legs. When he uses his legs, positive things happen. We'll see. We have to draw more running plays with Bo Nix because he's the only guy who gets us rushing yards now because our running backs are terrible. But that's really it, man. I can't say anything else. This game was it was boring. It was a boring game. At least last game had some entertaining. It was fun with the safeties and all that. And Charbonnet's touch. At least there was touchdowns. This game, one fucking Darnell Washington touchdown. Again, the Broncos at least they given up 0 touchdowns to receivers. You know, um, that's really it. That's it. That's it. Like boring game. You know, I said 19-16. It was a one-score game, but like the Broncos had no chance at the end. They didn't go for the onside kick either. They didn't go for it on, instead of kicking a field goal, they could have went for it. Yeah, they don't get it. The game's fucking over, but at least you get a touchdown. I guess same play because they would get the ball back with less than like 10 seconds left because they didn't have the timeouts to burn, so they can have a chance to tie it. But whatever, I guess we'll see in Tampa. It's a 1 o'clock game. I don't know if I'll watch it because I got work, but I don't know if I'm not working that day. I'll be happy to watch it, see us lose. But at 1 o'clock, at least the early game, get that shit out of the way. And but yeah, now we're actually playing a real good team. Tampa Bay is a good team. They beat Detroit on the road. They're going back to Tampa. That's gonna be the toughest game of the year. And then you go to New York. They're not like great team, but their defense is good. Again, we gotta play some fierce defenses. This whole schedule, a lot of fierce defenses. But that's it. Broncos blow, and see you next week. Peace.